Hello investors and future investors, welcome to the channel. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to make money from income in order for you to pay your bills. That's right. Now, if option is something you've been trying to use for the longest while in order to make consistent income, then this is definitely the right video for you. Stay tuned. I will show you how to get money to pay your bills, and we're going to be doing this live. Welcome to Investment Gains. Let's jump right into it. Welcome back, investors and future investors. My name is Tim, and on this channel, I show you how I use my portfolio in order to make consistent income. For today's video, I'm going to show you how to use income to pay your bills. Yes, that's right. We're going to be getting down and dirty with options, which means I'm going to show you a step-by-step process of how this is done in order for you to be able to follow along with us. And then maybe you might even want to try this with your portfolio. For today's video, we're going to go ahead and use one of the most controversial stocks right now, which is going to be United Health, ticker UNH. So let's go ahead to trade UNH options. Now, here we have what's known as the option chain. So before we get into this option strategy, I always have two requirements for my subscribers and also my viewers. The first one is going to be always make sure to do your own due diligence before investing. Quite frankly, what might work for my portfolio may not work for yours. Secondly, always make sure to have an exit strategy before entering any options trade. That being said, let's go ahead. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first show you how to make income to pay your bills. And secondly, I'm going to show you what option strategy I did come to this where I'm able to make income. So that should bring us full circle. So this is how you're going to make money in order to pay your bills. So let's go to sell. Let's go to call, and we're going to choose an expiration date. Now, if you do get paid monthly, then you could go ahead and choose a monthly expiration. If you get paid bi-weekly, then you go ahead and choose a bi-weekly expiration. Of course, there is more that do go into this. I'm just simplifying the process. So I'm going to go with June 13th, which gives me 2 weeks to expiration because I want to get paid every 2 weeks. Also, because I know this stock is very volatile right now, so it could move very quickly in any direction. Now I have sell, I have call, and I have my fortnightly or bi-weekly expiration date. I'm go ahead and choose my strike price. The price I'm going to be going with is going to be above the current share price because I'm going to reveal the strategy in 1 second. Right now, let's focus on making income. So I'm going to go with the $345 strike price, which gives me a 92% chance of profitability, which is super, super high. And then now the most important part, I'm going to get paid. The amount I'm going to get paid, I'm going to click right into here. We're going to hit continue. And voila. So this option strategy is known as the covered call option strategy. There is a couple requirements which we're going to go over in just a few minutes. So the covered call option strategy, once you do this option strategy, I'm going to receive money. The amount of money I'm going to be receiving is going to be $175. Now, I'm going to be receiving $175 consistently every 2 weeks as long as this stock holds up, as long as I keep doing this exact same trade. Let's go ahead, go to review, and voila. So I'm able to sell this option in order to generate income. The covered call option strategy is a perfect option strategy for if you're a beginner, number one, and also if you're trading with a small account. Now, I'm going to get into that as well, how to use this if you're trading with a small account a bit later on in the video. But the highlight of today's video is what I want to show you is how to make income from options to pay your bills. So this $170 right here is yours to keep no matter how this trade goes. That $170 is what you can now use to pay your bills. Now, quite quickly, this is how this option strategy is going to go. And then I'm going to show you how I got to this part where I'm now able to make consistent income. So come expiration date right here or June 13th, all you need is for United Health stock, you need this share price right here to stay below the $345 strike price. Once that happens, you're going to keep your $175. The reason why this is fluctuating is because the market is open while I'm making this video. So you're going to get to keep this income. This is the income you're going to use to pay your bills, or you could keep it in your account portfolio in order to grow your portfolio a lot faster. And then you're going to have your collateral released back to you. In order for you to do the covered call option strategy, you need to use collateral. Your collateral could be in two folds. Number one, you need to go ahead and you need to buy 100 shares of the stock to trade. To purchase 100 shares of this stock right now is going to cost you around $29,000 because it is trading at $292 per share. Now that is quite a hefty stock price, but stay with me. I'm going to show you how to do this, even if you're trading with a small account. Now, the other way this trade could go, if expiration date comes around once again of June 13th, and then this share price right here happens to go above the 345 right here, then once again, you keep this income. That is the amazing part of this option strategy. This consistent income here you get to keep no matter what. Now, once it does go over the 345, then now you lose your collateral. So let me go ahead and show you how you're going to come around collateral in order to do this option strategy. So this is what I did. I simply went to buy, I went to call, and I chose a far out expiration date. Let's go ahead with the January 16, 2026, which gives us 234 days to expiration. Now, that's quite a long time. The whole point of me going out 234 days is I want to make sure I give myself enough time in order for this trade to work in my favor. While I'm waiting 234 days, I'm now utilizing that option in order to make consistent income. So in this case now, I'm going to go ahead and choose my strike price below the current share price. And I went with the 250 right here. With the 250, this is now a buy option. So you're going to have to pay. The amount you're going to have to pay is going to be around $69 per share or $6,900. Now, there is a huge, huge difference. If you were to buy 100 shares of the stock right now, you would need to have $29,000, as you can see here. By utilizing this option strategy, you're able to control the same 100 shares, but now for only $6,900. And this is why this option strategy is perfect if you're trading with a small account. Now, of course, there are other factors that go into this, which I'm not going to get into in this video. But like I mentioned before, always make sure you do your own due diligence before investing. So this new option strategy is known as a long call. A long call option strategy is to be used if you're bullish on any stock. That means you're of the mindset that the stock is going to appreciate in value as the time goes along. Once you have the long call in your portfolio, then and only then are you allowed to go and make consistent income in order for you to be able to pay your bills using options. And there you have it, investors and future investors. That is the power of options trading. That is how you use options in order to make consistent income in order to pay your bills. Now, let me know in the comments below. Are you guys utilizing the long call option? Are you able to make consistent income with options in order to grow your portfolio or withdraw that money and pay your bills? Now, thanks for watching. Go ahead, like the video, subscribe to the channel. But most importantly, if there's anyone out there you know struggling to grow a small account portfolio, let's try to help as many as we can. Let's go ahead and share this video with them so they too can go ahead and start making progress in order to move away from their 9 to 5. Now, until the next video, keep pushing your investments.